remembering back in 2009 when I had my first 2 hives. I bought paint and put the boxes together and found a location for them. I stacked them side by side on a pallet and then picked up a nucleus hive and installed it. A nucleus box is about 5,000 bees with a queen that also includes frames of honey and pollen and capped brood that will hatch soon. And you can purchase them from another beekeeper. Everything went perfect, except it turned out to be the worst season of beekeeping in our Ontario, Canada history. What a year to start. It was so cold all summer long. The temperatures barely rose above 17 degrees Celsius, 62 Fahrenheit, and it rained almost every day. The bees, for some reason, took exception to their queen and started to build queen cells in one of the hives to replace her. In this case, there weren't enough bees for them to swarm out with queens, so then these queens, when they hatch, would have to fight it out to see who gets to rule. I waited patiently for the process for the queens to reign and do her mating flights and get to laying eggs. The hive population was in serious decline at this stage. She did go out on her mating flights, and then I found her on the ground in front of the hives.
There's a queen in that batch, under that ball of bees. I don't know what the hell to do. I am so lost here. I don't know what. It looks like they've killed her.
She had been mauled to death by bees. She had a sting mark in the back of her abdomen. Balling is when bees swarm all over a queen and shiver their muscles to create intense heat, which kills her or they sting her. She still had the partial male organs from mating in her rear end, so I knew that she had been on a mating flight. When queens come back from a mating flight with the male parts there, the workers will clean that out and wash her clean, and then she'll go on another flight the next day or even possibly that same day. I realized when she returned from her mating flight, she entered the wrong hive. Both hives looked identical, and she was an inexperienced queen. Those are the situations when bees can ball a queen. Both the queen and I had made a mistake. She had paid with her life. I learned how bees memorize their hive surroundings. Don't make the hives the same. Even if you use the same paint colors on your boxes, mix up the order of the colors so they're not identical. Bees are very sensitive to the angle of the hive. So if you slightly angle a hive to the right and the other to the left, that helps to remove bees from drifting, which is going to the wrong hives and going inside. I'll talk more about drifting tomorrow. If you paint your hives, consider doing it like a flower, where you paint patches that lead to where the entrance is, like an airstrip showing the way. If you don't paint, consider putting a marker or signpost on each hive instead, but make them different. In climates when winter comes, we close down the entrance to a small hole to stop the cold from getting in. If a bee leaves to go out to poop, it can save her life if she can easily find these indicators of where the entrance is and get inside before it's too cold and she falls to the snow.